Oscar, and I'm an account manager at Otto IT. Who are Otto IT? We're a people-first, business-focused IT partner that's redefining the industry, and our aim is to humanize technology. And in today's video, I want to take you through Microsoft Teams. More specifically, I want to show you how to schedule and join a Teams meeting, how to choose the right camera, speakers, and microphone when you join, how to share content with people once you're in the meeting, and some tips that you can use if you're having call quality issues when you're in a video call. So to start, I want to schedule a meeting. So I'm going to go to my Outlook calendar, like I've got open here. I'm going to choose a relevant time, and I'm going to double click on my calendar, which will bring up this new meeting screen. Now I'm going to give it a relevant title. I'm going to add to myself. I'm going to go down here to where it says Teams meeting, and I'm going to tick this option so that we'll include a Teams link in the invite. Now, if you're using the Outlook application, not the web version like I'm using, that button will be closer to the top and it will have a Microsoft Teams icon. Now, down here in the description, it's always a good idea to include an agenda. I'm not going to include one today because I'm short on time, so I'll just send the invitation through. Now, to join the meeting, again, we just want to be on our Outlook calendar. We want to go to the relevant meeting that we want to join. You can click on it here and you'll have a join button. Now this will look very similar in the application as it does to the web version. So I'm just going to click on join. I don't want it to open the application today, so I'm going to click cancel there and I'm going to continue on this browser. Now, before I click the join now button, which will join me into that meeting, there's a few things that I want to check. So I'm going to click on the custom setup here. Now this will allow me to choose the speaker, the microphone, and the camera that I'm using within this meeting. So I do want to use the headset earphone that I've got on, the Plantronics headset. I also want to use the microphone array. Usually I would use this microphone on my headset, but for today I'm going to use this inbuilt microphone in my laptop. And finally, I'm going to choose a webcam. Now, I've only got one connected to this computer at the moment, so I've only got one option. But if you have a USB camera plugged into your laptop, there'll be two options, and you're most likely going to want to use that USB one. So you'll choose the most relevant camera. Now, once you've got all of that correct, you can press on the X button there, and you can join the meeting. Now, a lot of meetings will have this page pop up when you join. It just means that there's a waiting lobby and someone already in the meeting will let you in. So I am going to, I've joined the meeting. The next thing I want to do is start sharing some content with people. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this open share tray button here, which will open up a few options. Again, it's going to look similar in both the Teams application or the online version. Then I'm going to choose a desktop to share. Now I want to share screen 2 and click on the share button. Now hopefully it doesn't create a loop like it did last time. But if we go down and bring this application here into the screen, you can see that I've created a loop by sharing that screen. So I've done that. I've shared the content I want. I'm just going to click on the stop sharing button here, which will stop sharing my screen with everyone else, and the other video feeds will appear up on your screen. Now, the last tip that I wanted to show you, and this is good for if you're having internet issues during a Teams call, which quite often does happen. If you click on these three dots here, you'll see a button that says turn off incoming video. Now what this does is it turns off everybody else's video, but it only turns it off for yourself. So everyone else will still be able to see each other. You just won't be able to see their video. Now you can use this if you're having speed issues because sending and receiving video does take up a bit of internet bandwidth. And if it's slow internet, you'll just have poor quality. So you can turn off that incoming video button. And if you're still having issues, you can press this button here to turn your camera off and on. If you turn your own camera off, you should notice a bit of an increase in audio quality within that meeting. So that's all I've got for you today. So thank you for joining. I appreciate it. I hope you learned something, and make sure you reach out to the friendly team at Otto IT for any of your IT needs. You can find us online at www.ottoit.com.au. Thanks.